Welcome to JB Physio Insight. Today I am going to tell you about the missing link, why we can't afford to neglect the transverse plane. Today, we're tackling a plane of motion that is critically important, yet often the most neglected in our rehab programs. The transverse plane. The problem, the forgotten plane. Think about your standard rehab protocol for a lower extremity injury. It's likely packed with sagittal plane movements, squats, lunges, and maybe some frontal plane work like side-lying leg lifts or lateral lunges. But where is the rotation? The transverse plane governs rotational forces, and it's a bedrock of virtually every dynamic activity our patients want to return to. Walking, running, cutting, throwing, even simply getting out of a car, they all demand controlled rotation. When we neglect to train in this plane, we are essentially sending our patients back to sport and life with a critical vulnerability. Their bodies are strong in two dimensions, but unprepared for the multi-directional, rotational stresses of the real world. This gap in preparedness is a primary culprit in non-contact injuries like ACL tears, meniscal injuries, and shoulder labral tears. The body fails because we didn't teach it how to succeed. What is the solution? Think from chain reaction biomechanics. So how we fix this? We start by thinking in kinetic chains, not isolated muscles. Consider the gait cycle. As the foot hits the ground, pronation at the subtalar joint isn't just a foot event. It's the ignition switch for a chain reaction of internal rotation that travels up the tibia and femur. This is followed by a powerful reversal into external rotation for toe off. If a patient lacks hip or core control to manage this inherent tibial and femoral motion, where does that aberrant force go? It gets dumped into the knee or the SI joint or the lumbar spine. We see the symptom down the chain, but the cause is often a link away. By incorporating transverse plane training, like rotational lunges, cable chops, or even simply cueing rotational control during a single leg stance, we aren't just strengthening a muscle, we are programming the entire nervous system to proficiently manage these essential rotational forces, building a more resilient and adaptable athlete. So, this week, review your current patient caseload. For everyone, ask yourself, have I adequately challenged their ability to control rotation? The answer might just be the key to their full recovery. Thank you for listening. Until next time, keep moving the profession forward. This note is produced for clinicians, by clinicians,